Hello everyone. Welcome to Rayat Shikshan Sanstha's Western Region English Medium YouTube channel. Today we are going to see chapter number 1.4 of 10th standard Kumar Bharti English textbook. It is a poem. The name of the poem is All the World is a Stage. Let us have the explanation of this poem stanza wise. This sonnet of William Shakespeare is from his famous play As You Like It. This poem describes various stages of human life. Life has been compared to a play or dramas played by every man and woman on the stage of the world. His 7 stages of life are the 7 acts of a play. This shows Shakespeare's deep knowledge and transience of human life. That means, according to William Shakespeare, the great dramatist of English, he has helped us to remember that the world is a stage and all of us are players. We go through 7 stages in life: infant, school, child, lover, soldier, justice, elderly person, and an old person going through second childhood. So, all these things he is going to explain through this poem. All the world is a stage. This title is having a significant meaning. What is the meaning of this title? The world is a stage for human being where they play their different roles of life. In fact, human beings plays their parts in life as characters play their role on stage. You all might have seen a drama or a play. In that we have seen various characters are there who played their role. As the drama ends, these all characters went out. Similarly, Shakespeare compared our life, human life, with the stage, and whatever our different ages are compared to the different characters which we are going to play in this drama of our life. See the first stanza. All the world's a stage, and all the men and women merrily players. They have their exits and their entrances, and one man in his time plays many parts, his acts being 7 ages. See the explanation? As you have seen in the picture here, there are 7 stages of the human life. So these lines, the poet compares this world to a stage. All men and women are only actors and actresses on the stage of this world. All these peoples have different exits to go out. They enter this stage when they are born and leave this stage when they die. Every person during his lifetime plays many parts. These parts are called 7 stages. These ages are actually like acts of a play. If you have seen in the picture, the first stage is the infant, second is a schoolboy, third is a lover, fourth is a soldier, fifth is a wise justice, sixth is an old man, and seventh is the last stage, which is the second childhood. See the second line. At first, the infant, mewling and puking in the nurse's arms. Here, infant means a child during the first few years of life. Mewling means a weak crying sound of a baby, and puking is vomiting. At first, the infant mewling and puking in the nurse's arms. The first age starts as being an infant, crying softly and innocently his mother's arm, knowing nothing of the world outside. Beginning of the act, beginning of a new life. That means, according to Shakespeare, our life starts with the infant. Our stage drama starts with the character of a newborn baby, where all the time the babies are crying and puking. That means vomiting. They are drinking the milk and vomiting it, and always being present in the mother's or their nurse's arms. So the second stage. And then the weaning schoolboy with his satchel and shining morning face, creeping like snail, unwillingly to school. Here winning means an unpleasant sound. Creeping means to move slowly, and satchel means a school bag. The second stage is his boyhood. This is his school going period. It is the time when he complains all the time. His face shines like the bright and fresh morning. He carries his school bag and unwillingly goes to school at the speed of a snail. As we all have faced this, we don't want to go to school willingly. So here also in the second stage, all the boyhood or all the boys they are and girls also they don't want to go to their schools. So they are creeping like a snail. Here the stage of creeping is compared with the snail. The walking of the boy is compared with the snail. See the third stage. And then the lover, singing like a furnace, with the woeful ballad made to his mistress' eyebrow. Here, singing means to take and then let out a long, deep breath, and woeful means very bad or serious. In this stage, this is the third stage of man's life. Now he is a grown up person and assumes the form of a lover. It is the time when he loves his beloved ardently. He sings like a furnace or an oven. He writes a song in praise of his beloved eyebrow. He also sings such songs again and burns in his emotions. So these phases come into the human's life when he becomes a young boy or a grown-up boy. This is the third stage when he is singing woeful songs, woeful ballad for his mistress, that means for his lover, and he is deep breathing in the remembrance of the mistress. The next fourth stage, it is a stage of a beard soldier. Then a soldier full of strange oaths and bearded like a pard, jealous in honor, sudden and quick in quarrel, seeking the bubble reputation, even in the cannon's mouth. Here pard means leopard and reputation means very bad or serious. In this line, the poet shows the fourth stage of man's life when he matures. He becomes a soldier, he takes strange oaths, he has beard like a leopard, he is fierce like these animals. During his stage of life, man is jealous of honor of other. He is very quick-tempered and owns quarrels. Since he is warm-blooded, he looks for temporary reputation and fame. To achieve this temporary fame, he is even ready to go into the mouth of a gun. He does not bother for dangers. That means whatever dangerous situation he faces it like a leopard. He is having that much strength in his body and in his mind. And then the justice in fair round belly with good capon line, with eyes severe and beard of formal cut, full of white sauce and modern instances, and so he plays his part. Now here, the next stage, the fifth stage, is of a justice. The man has a fair round belly and severe eyes with his beard trimmed and tamed. Unlike the soldier's scurfy beard, he is able to spout saws full of wisdom, reflecting his valuable experience which he is keen to share. That means he got here all the experience of the life, and so that he can give justice to others, can guide others. So this stage he got after facing so many problems in his life. So he become the experienced person now. Next stage, sixth stage, it is an old person stage. Into the lean and slippered pantaloon with spectacles on nose and pouch on side, his youthful horse well saved a world to wide. For his trunk sank and his big manly voice, turning again towards childish treble pipes and whistles in his sound. Here shank means trunk, and treble means a child's high voice. Now, see, in the sixth age, it became an of a lean and thin old man in his loose pantaloon. The description of this man becomes quite vivid when Shakespeare says, with spectacles on nose and pouch on side. He further marks that the big manly voice of the man turns towards childish treble, pipes and whistles in his sound. His sound becomes little bit different than the young age. The stage number 7, last stage, last scene of all that ends this strange eventful history, is second childishness and mere oblivion. Sans teeth, sans eyes, sans taste, sans everything. Here sans is a French word which means without, and oblivion means forgetfulness. The last stage is aptly referred to as a second childishness. All the glory that he lived in all his life now comes to an end and will mark his exit. He is the state of being disregarded or forgotten. He forgets almost everything. His memory becomes very weak. He loses teeth, eyesight, and chest. He is without all these things. This is the stage in which he completes the drama of his life and leaves the stage of this world for the next. That means this is the last stage of a human being, last character played by human being, and this is compared with the last childlessness. That means in this stage also the old men required the help of somebody for completing their daily tasks. So this stage is also compared with the second childlessness. So here Shakespeare explained very impressively all these 7 stages of life, and at the end the drama ends with the death of that person. I hope you all understood this poem. Do understand the concept and revise at home. Thank you.